This is Ken Hilton. Ken's active in the Tea Party, and he's with Mercy Ships. We're soon going to lose him out of the state of Texas, which we're sad about, but we appreciate him working with us tonight. And Brad Blakemore, the publisher of the Van Zandt newspapers, is our third panelist, but he broke his leg playing softball or baseball with his 86-year-old thumb. So I'll let you write letters to the editor about that. Tonight, in addition to our panelists, we have our timekeeper, Cheryl Lenz, the esteemed wife of our county chairman, Lance Lenz, who's here also. Thank you. And so that you all know what the order is tonight, we're starting with our JP2 race first. Then we'll be going to the district judge race. And then we'll be going to the congressional CD5 race. The guidelines for the debate are similar to they were last time, but some of you may not have been here before, so I'm going to go over them again, and some of the candidates may not be familiar with them. The purpose of the debate in the Republican primary was to create a format that allows the citizens to learn more about the candidates and who is best qualified for the office sought, and matches the ideals and tenets of the Texas Republican Party platform. The tenor and demeanor of the debate. It is expected that each candidate will remain within the time limits set for the debate, maintain professionalism and civility throughout, refrain from name-calling, innuendos, and speculations, and will base answers on documentable facts and figures that can be verified post-debate if requested. And by the way, in the last debate, we actually had that occur. Some of the candidates, we did have that request. It was pursued and it was published in the paper, if you want to know about that. During the questioning sequence, it is expected that the audience will refrain from cheering, booing, clapping, or otherwise distracting from the time and process of keeping on schedule, and so we can obtain as much information about each candidate as possible. After each opening and closing statement, the audience may applaud each candidate if you like. Opening and closing statements. The sequence for the order of opening statements within each race and the initial question sequence was done by a drawing at my office by non-interested staff member and witnessed by other staff. The questions will then alternate as to who is asked first. The format is opening statements. Each candidate has 2 minutes for an opening statement. The questions will then be asked and directed to the candidates from the panelists with the format of general questions rotating between the candidates as to who starts first. The source of these questions came from citizen input and the panelist research. The candidate has 1 minute for the answer. And if the question is asked of both candidates, the same question, each will answer in order and have 1 minute. Rebuttals from candidates are limited to 30 seconds each, and additional rebuttals at the discretion of the moderator with time permitting. If a candidate would like to respond or rebut, they should raise their hand to be recognized at the discretion of the moderator. Then closing statements will be 1 minute each in reverse order from the opening statements. In the race for Justice of the Peace 2, the first person that will be speaking, first candidate will be Sue Ball, the second will be Sandra Plaster, and then that'll be reversed on closing statements. In the district judge race, Chris Martin will be first, Tina Brumbelow will be second. In the House race District 5, Lance Gooden will be first, and Bunny Pounds will be second. The timing of tonight, we should end at approximately 9 o'clock if we stay on schedule, which I like to do. So, at this time, if our JP candidates would please come up. And position number 1 is closest to the panelists here, so Sue Ball, you'll be closest, and then Sandra Plaster on the other side. We will let you know when your opening time is to begin. Timekeeper Cheryl Lenz is right down here. Hold up some of those signs. You've got a 60-second sign, a 30-second sign, a 10-second sign, and a stop sign. And I come over this table at the stop sign. Okay, Ms. Ball, you may begin with your opening statement.
Is it on? I'm Sue Ball. I'm Sue Ball. I'm a lifelong resident of this county, 4th generation. My family lives here, raised my children here. I've been active in the community all of my life, adult life. I serve on many cemetery boards here. Right now, I am serving as vice president as a charter member of the Service for Canton County. Service Commissioner for the Canton County Emergency Service District number 3. Like I say, serving as vice president. I'm on the long-term recovery that was for the tornadoes that's been there since that happened last April the 29th, and we're coming to a close on that. I volunteer for all sorts of things here and just active in my community, and I'll be your next judge.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Judge Sandra Plaster, Justice of the Peace, Precinct 2. To the citizens of Vincent County, Precinct 2, thank you to all who cast your vote for me during the primary election. I received the highest number of votes of all the opponents. A runoff election is necessary to determine your next Justice of the Peace. I consider it an honor to currently serve you and humbly seek your vote in the runoff election. I have the knowledge as to the functions of the court, and I am ready to continue that service as your Justice of the Peace. I have completed the state mandatory 80 hours of training with the Justice Court Training Center. I've been serving 7 months as your Justice of the Peace. I have full knowledge of the Justice of the Peace Court. Our court is a people's court. We are committed to be courteous, compassionate, honest, and friendly. I will continue to be a full-time judge 24/7. I do not have another job. I will continue to be available to my citizens anytime they need me. Early voting will begin May the 14th to the 18th, with election on May the 22nd. Lastly, I am overwhelmed by the encouragement, support, and donations I have received since I started this journey. May God bless Vincent County, the great state of Texas, and the United States of America. Your vote is greatly appreciated, and now let's finish a job where I can continue serving you as your Justice of the Peace.
Thank you all for your opening statements. Our questions will begin with Ken, and the first question will go to Ms. Plaster. And before we start that question, if our district judge candidates would please come up and sit at the table behind the stage here, the white table. The district judge candidates to be ready for their time. Thank you.
Hello, Ms. Bob. This first question comes to you, to both of you, if you get to answer first. What specific qualifications do you have to deal effectively with the responsibilities of the Justice of the Peace, including experience in civil and criminal law and conducting trials under Texas law?
I have not been a Justice of the Peace. I think that the qualifications is past work history. In the past, I am a passionate person. There is nothing in the JP job right now that I have done as far as being president of Midwest. I can right here? Okay. Start over. Okay. Qualifications. I have lived here all my life. I'm an active member here in the community. I have worked on many boards. My qualifications, I am a passionate, loving person. I have dealt with death for like 30 years in all of my working career. There's nothing in my working career that I have not done that won't be associated with this job. I will complete my 80 hours if elected the first 3 months of office, which would be December, January, and March. And then I just feel like I'm qualified. I have a lot to offer my community, living here all my life, and I want to serve the people of Vincent County and my precinct, and not only my precinct, because I will be here if elected other cases in other jurisdictions that they will not be able to hear, as if when I will not be able to hear certain cases in our district that have to be moved to the next.
Could you repeat the question?
Yes. Ms. Plaster, what specific qualifications do you have to deal effectively with the responsibilities of the Justice of the Peace, including experience in civil and criminal law and conducting trials under Texas law?
Thank you. I have 11 years of experience in the court as doing civil, criminal, in cases of evictions, debt claims, small claims, administrative hearings, inquests, and magistrations. I have all the qualifications. I have met those qualifications with the state of Texas. If you'll look at my table on the back, you'll see my certificate from the state of Texas meeting those qualifications. And I'm looking forward to working for the Justice of the Peace, continue working for the Justice of the Peace Precinct 2. On taking these, it's going to take more than 3 months, Ms. Ball, to take care of this. It takes several months to take care of this.
Rebuttal.
I realize that, and I'm quite capable of learning the job and doing it. You have not been judge for 7 months. You've been a clerk for all of that time, so I will have the opportunity to learn and be successful in this job if elected. I have no doubt to serve the citizens of Van Zandt County Precinct 2.
Okay, next question will go to Ms. Plaster. What do you consider the most important ways you can influence those that come before your court to not become repeat offenders or even go on to higher crimes?
When I magistrate or have someone come before me, I encourage them to turn their life around. I encourage them to, I offer them incentives that will help them as far as doing community service, maybe, if they're, it's part of what their crime is, community service is offered. I have done that with some. The crime, as far as what I would offer would be to work with them, be compassionate to them, but be hard enough and stern enough too to let them know that, you know, they do need to turn their life around. So I would encourage them to do that.
Ms. Ball, same question. Yes, what do you consider the most important ways you can influence those that come before your court to not become repeat offenders or even go on to higher crimes?
I can counsel with them, or not counsel with them, but I have the ability to fairly and respectfully see them in court, and I will do the best I can. I will treat them fairly, respectfully. When they're arraigned at the court, at the jail, they will be fined. Their bail will be according to what they've done and been in jail before.
Any rebuttals?
Okay, Ms. Baugh, have you read the entire Texas Republican Party platform? Do you agree with all the tenets of the platform? If not, which ones do you not agree with and why?
I agree with the Republican platform before.
Okay, Ms. Plaster?
Yes, I do. I agree with the Republican platform. I stand on that platform. At the last 11 years, I've been working with that platform, as well as going to all the meetings that I can to afford myself to learn more about the Republican platform.
Okay, this question is for both of you, starting with Ms. Plaster. Given the wide range of issues that come before the JP Court, from traffic tickets to landlord-tenant disputes to civil lawsuits, can you explain to the voters how your life experiences or training has prepared you for this job?
preparing me for this job. Well, first, I go to this job with prayer. And I ask God to lead me and guide me in all the decisions that I do. I study up on each case. I try to be fair. That's one reason why our court clerk, we only have one court clerk and just me there. When my court clerk's not there, I will not take suits from anyone because I don't think it's fair for the other party if you take a suit and look at it before you get on the bench. So I would be fair and not do my best to help them in any way I can.
Ms. Ball.
Repeat.
Given the wide range of issues that come before the JP court, from traffic tickets to landlord-tenant disputes to civil lawsuits, can you explain to the voters how your life experiences or training has prepared you for this job?
My working career has prepared me for this job. I've owned a small business since 1992. I do have rental property. I'm very familiar with rental laws, owning and evictions. I have compassion with the people. This is people's court, and I can be compassionate, do what's necessary to hold the job and to learn.
Any rebuttal? Okay, this is for both. The question is for both of you. Ms. Plaster, Ms. Ball first. Do you intend for the JP position to be your primary income? You stated in a previous debate that you have had a contract funeral director and transportation businesses, and that you have worked 24/7 for the past 30 years. What are your intentions with that business if you become JP?
I will be a full-time JP. I'm at the stage in life financially and ready to take on the JP as a full-time job. I've worked for many years doing this other, but I want to serve the people of Anson County and Precinct 2. I will be a full-time justice of the peace.
Ms. Plaster?
Yes, I will be a full-time, 24/7, 365 days. I told my husband when I was appointed this position that I belong to the citizens of Precinct 2, and that is my dedication to the voters of Precinct 2. I'm looking forward to continue working with the citizens of Precinct 2.
Next question goes to both of you, starting with Ms. Plaster. Have you reviewed the budget for the JP2 court? And if so, what would you do to make it run more efficiently and cost effectively? And if you have not reviewed it, why not?
Yes, I have reviewed the budget. I will be going before them on a budget hearing. I need a additional court clerk to keep our court running. When I started this position as a part-time help, I brought in over $9,900 to the court just for doing violate written promises to appear. If I could have another court clerk, I could show you what we could bring into the court. I am very conservative with what we spend in our court. I don't buy to get. If we need it, we get it. But I don't take advantage of what we have, as far as spending it all out like I know some have done in the past. So I'm looking forward to working with the Commissioner's Court and the County Judge on a review to get another court clerk to step by my side to help me out in the court. Because when I'm gone, or when my court clerk's gone, and I'm gone on an inquest, we have to close that court. That knocks our revenue out.
I have not looked at the budget. I will be looking at it if elected. I don't see that we need another court clerk at this time. I've not worked in there, but with the financial shape that the county's in, I don't see how that will be appointed anyway soon through the budget. Just have to look at it if I'm elected.
Go ahead, 30 seconds.
Yes, on that, you do need another court clerk because you can prove, I just proved that we got 9,900 when I was a court clerk in there. And if we could have that 9,900 or maybe more that brought into the county, that will help the county as well as our office being sufficient for us being opening. Otherwise, we have to close the office. If she's in training and I get an inquest call, the office has to be closed. So another court clerk to keep that office going.
Response.
Well, you've said that you close on first Monday weekends and at different other times you don't close even if you have another clerk there. How's that going to work?
What do you mean closing?
Well, close, you said in previous that y'all close early on first Monday weekends, close on Friday. If you have another clerk, will the office be open this week, 8 to 5?
I can't guarantee that because we get our 40 hours in, because we work 7:30 to 5, Monday through Thursday. Then on Friday we work 7:30 to 12. There is no one left in that building but me.
Okay, next question, Ken.
This is for both of you, Ms. Ball first. Who are the 3 people in history that you admire most, and why? And also, who in American politics today do you admire and why?
American politics? I don't know. I admire all of our county officials that's in office now. And as far as for presidents, Nixon, both of the Nixons, I admire them. Is the question you asked?
No, the question was, who are the 3 people in history you most admire and why?
I don't have an answer. Sorry.
Okay, Ms. Plaster?
The first one would be my grandmother. She was an inspiration to me. She helped me. She prayed for me. She was there for me. And if she could be here today, she would be proud of me. My next is my husband. He has stood by my side throughout this. And the last but not least is my present past judge, Ronnie Daniels, for his direction in leading me throughout this campaign, as well as teaching me the procedures that I've learned thus far. And far as on the presidential end of it, Donald Trump, and the way he's made America great again.
30 seconds.
Realize that yes, I have a very special person in my life. Her name was Tommy Clark. She did more for my life and me growing up than anyone that I can think of besides my mother. Led and guided me and gave me the want to and hope to be a successful person in life, and I give her credit for where I'm at today.
Okay, and our final question to the JP candidates, it is to both of you. Who went first last time? Okay, Ms. Bogdan. So this will be Ms. Plaster. What have you personally done to be actively involved with Republican Party activities locally and convey the principles of the Republican Party to the public?
I am a member of the Republican Party. I get involved with all they do. I went to conventions. I've been a delegate. I have worked towards promoting Republicans into our elections, and I'm looking forward to continuing that.
Ms. Ball?
I am a member of the Republican Party and have been for many years. I have not been active in the party as serving any position as vice president or treasurer or anything like that. I hope to be more involved should I get elected in the future.
Any rebuttals?
I would like to say thank you to all the citizens of Precinct 2 that came out tonight to support me. I'm looking forward to continue serving you as the citizens of Precinct 2. I appreciate all the law enforcement and first responders for all you do to protect and serve our country, our county. I have a big heart for the youth, the veterans, and the elderly of our county. I plan to get the youth involved in the court by having a day in court to show the youth how the court operates on a daily basis. As far as the elderly and the veterans of our county, I will do all within my power to assist them in any way needed. I appreciate the veterans and all they do that have served our country. I will continue to work with our elected officials as well as all county employees. I would like to personally thank my campaign team that's worked so hard to help me in this election. I appreciate all you have done. Most of all, I appreciate my family that has stood beside me on this journey. I love each of you from the bottom of my heart. And last but not least, I appreciate my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me to lean on Him and for His prayers. Please go vote for Sandra Plaster, Justice of the Peace, Precinct 2.
Okay, Ms. Ball.
I thank all of y'all for coming out tonight, being here to listen, to make a decision on who to vote for. I thank y'all for the work that you put into bringing this here tonight. If elected, I have the ability to fairly, respectfully, and objectively decide and resolve the disputes that's filed in the office. The skills and motivation effectively manage manage the court. I also have the desire and the integrity to successfully respect and serve the citizens of Van Zandt County. The job will be my priority, not based on money, because we know it doesn't pay that much. But to be there for the people. This is a people's court, and I will be there to listen to their issues and using the common sense and helping to resolve those issues to better serve them. As a business owner, this has allowed me to bring my quality customer service and professionalism. There's not anything in this office that I haven't done over the years to deal with death.
Thank you very much, candidates.